Hello everyone. After working on the graphite landscape in the last video, this time I have decided to draw out this beautiful, handsome, smart bull in the graphite pencils once again as a study for the animal figures in the graphite series. Would you like to draw it along with me? Come on then, grab your materials and do stay with me till the end. The material that I am going to be using here is this simple cartridge paper pad, sketching pad, and a few graphite pencils ranging from 2B to 10B and a kneadable eraser. I have drawn out the outline of the bull from this reference image with a simple 2B graphite pencil, and I am now working on the eyes of the bull with the help of a 10B pencil. Since the eyes are almost the darkest of the darks, I am using the 10B pencil here, and carefully along the outline that I have drawn earlier, I am now doing the shading of the eyes. While working in graphite pencils, the most important thing is of course the values, that is the light tones, the middle tones, dark tones, shadows, and these can be achieved by the use of various gradations of the graphite pencils ranging from 2B, 3B, 4B, 6B, and the darkest could be 10B or even beyond that if that is available. And the highlights can be left as the paper white itself, because we are not applying any white over the paper for the highlights here, since we are working in graphite pencils. It's not always necessary to have this whole range of graphite pencils to do this kind of work. Even a limited set of pencils of maybe a 2B, a 4B and then a 10B is good enough, because you can have the middle tones with the same set of pencils, varying your pressure of the hand so that you have the light tones and the dark tones. A lighter pressure will give you lighter tones, and a slightly more harder pressure will give you the darker tones that you desire. And the second most important thing is of course the strokes of the pencil. Now the strokes will depend, or rather they will go along the shapes of the elements that we are sketching. They will follow the outline and they will follow the contours of the shapes that we are drawing. I'm using here mostly oblique strokes to bring out the shadings and the contours of the various parts, and then of course we will have to take care of the direction of the light source so as to indicate light tones and dark tones accordingly. If you have been following my earlier videos, by now you would have been knowing that the direction of the light source plays an important role in deciding these tones. That is, all the surfaces facing the light source will be in light tones, and all those surfaces against the light source will be in dark tones. In this case, the light source is from the top right corner of the paper, and so the right sides of each of the shapes will be in light tones and the left sides will be in dark tones, and the shadows too will be on the left hand side. And so, keeping all of these things in mind, let us proceed to complete our sketch. using a paper stump to smoothen out the dark shadings. This is not of course compulsory at all. It's a matter of choice as to what kind of texture you want. If you want to leave the rough texture of the strokes that can be shown as we did, it's perfectly alright. And just in case you need a smoother surface, if you prefer a smoother surface, then this kind of a stump can be used to smoothen out that surface. Like I said, it's absolutely a matter of choice. And here I am erasing some of the portions which were shaded and which I needed to be shown white. And that brings us to the end of our video. I hope you liked it. If you did, do like this video, do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you get notifications for future videos. Do comment in the comment section below as to how you like this video and whether you would like to see any particular topic next. You may also click on the end screens displayed above to watch other videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.